This week's episode of Diggnation is brought to you by GoDaddy, Netflix, and Gamefly.
Welcome to Diggnation.
Also potentially hazardous to your health.
All right, moving on. Why do you have flies in your freaking house? I noticed this earlier.
It's Southern California and I have fruit.
You put zombie and you put ear in the title, and I don't want to do it. Diggnation.com.
Welcome to Diggnation. I'm Alex Albrecht, episode number 245. So many episodes. Oh, now we're doing this. What's up, Mr. Gets to just walk into his room and go to sleep? Did you bring a second one? Oh, that's not even a beer. Oh, it was Glenn, go get him another beer, because he's chugging, which is weird. Yeah, good. First story, the future of Apple. 3,336 people dug the story submitted by Beyond Vision. Oh, I'm sorry.
This is a brand new one!
Oh!
I drank mine, I downed
Yeah, well,
mine.
guess what? Someone has to travel, and legally, I'm not supposed to be this hammered.
Are you kidding?
No, I don't know what you're talking
You're
about.
encouraged to drink before flying.
You are.
Not by the FAA.
Not you as a pilot, but you as a passenger. All passengers are supposed
There's
to be
no
hammered.
way that the FAA
Why are you
thinks
pointing
that's
at
the
me?
right idea.
Why do you keep pointing at me?
'Cause you
Kevin
don't like
started
to fly,
that.
So every time we fly, you're like, dude, shots.
Absolutely, dude.
Speaking of which, before we get into everything, I flew with the frickin' Blue Angels, and I'm hoping that because of the time warp sequence, that we have that footage to show you. So if we do have that footage to show you, here it is.
So it's you're either watching Alex die right now in a Blue Angel plane.
If we don't, Kevin has bot flies in his arm.
We know that already.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. I might be
don't
dead,
have bot
but
flies.
you
They're
have bot flies.
healing. They're healing.
All right. Anyway, future of Apple.
They're still pussy though.
2008, the iPhone. 2010, the iPad. 2012, the iBoard.
The iBoard is awesome.
I would totally
I would
whiteboard
buy
on that thing. I would fucking buy that. So,
Dude.
this one, maybe not. 2014, the iMac.
I love this set. You know what I'm excited for with the iPad? I was just thinking about this yesterday. Hold on.
Excited. Oh, well, I have some stuff I'm excited about too, but go.
Okay. This is what I'm really excited about. You ready for this? The iPad, I was thinking about how high resolution is. It's like the 1024 by
I thought you were going to
768.
just give me a thing, like a
No,
concise
No, think about this though.
strawberries.
The games on the iPad are going to be groundbreaking. You have so much pixel real estate to do like little things. Imagine a tower defense. 1024 by 768. Imagine a tower defense game with like hundreds of little turrets going across the screen, where you're having to draw and like control and like. Can you see like a battleground, like a flat top-down bird's eye view battleground, a view against a friend?
Yes,
I can. Like
can.
you're using your fingers to move troops and move armies.
Dude, I love all that.
How amazing would that be?
RTS games are going to be
it's gonna be
unbelievable.
insane.
And here's the crazy thing is, when the iPhone first came out, they hacked the fuck out of it.
They did.
Right? When the iPad comes out, I'm just going to barf a bit, but when the iPad comes out, they're going to hack the fuck out of it.
I know.
And one of the things that they did was they were like, look at all these, like, you remember the old Sierra games?
Yeah.
They had the old Sierra games
These are
running on it, the
Solaris.
old LucasArts games running on it. Dude, when they start putting, people had fucking World of Warcraft running on the fucking iPhone. All of that shit is going to happen on the iPad.
I'm so excited.
All of it, except you'll actually be able to use it. You know what I mean?
It's funny how many haters are out there. They just don't.
Are there haters, really?
Dude, the problem I find with the general, there's a lot of really,
I will say, as a non-hater, because I love my iPhone, I do not think it will have the install base. I was talking to a buddy of mine, and he was like, I'm thinking about I'm making an iPad development company, and I was like, bro, the iPad will never have as much of an install base as the iPod.
It won't. No doubt.
Or the iPhone.
But
you've got to make an iPhone app that scales up to the iPad.
I believe the iPad applications on a whole, it's always fun to say that, are going to be generally more expensive and more robust.
Just whole-based applications.
They're going to be more expensive and more robust than like a phone on an application on the iPhone.
I'm excited for.
You know what I mean? You'll be able to charge more for an iPad.
I
app.
agree, and there's some stuff that what's the thing that they have? There's a
Android.
No,
Swipe.
Don't even stop saying it. Stop talking. Talking makes it harder.
Birth-
There is a
Birth control.
Birth control app. No, there's a
Menstruation cycle processing tracking. You've seen that app? I menstruate.
a storyboard. There's a storyboard app storyboarding app for directors for the iPhone, right? Where you can actually have your storyboards, you can look at the scenes, you
Glenn
can
was
see
about
all
to
the
go
stuff.
pee and he came back
No,
in the
because
room.
this is really
I love
cool.
storyboarding.
Storyboard. See, here's the thing. Directors have these clipboards to do with stuff. If they make a great fucking storyboard app on the iPad and you're on set looking at the shot and it shows you a list of the shots that you don't have, and you can check off shots when you get them, you can see the camera stuff, that is what's going to be really,
You
really
can see football
fucking
coaches
cool.
on the sidelines.
Football
drawing on.
coaches! High school basketball coaches!
Dude, it's all about fingering.
Grade school.
Fingering!
The shit out of that.
Wait, no, do not talk about high school basketball coaches and fingering.
Ew, man.
You did that. You brought that up.
I just
Anyway,
finger in the iPad.
future of Apple looks amazing. What's up next?
All right, next story of the day. Good luck, iPad. I'm buying one the second I'm available to pre-order it, which I hope is right now.
It might actually be right now.
Is it all Objective-C? Yes.
Yes, they are all the whole framework.
I
is.
object. See.
10 Japanese ghost towns, 655 people dug this story, submitted by Bad Brains. These are gaps in the facade that whole towns have fallen into, among other with bizarre abandoned theme parks, ruined U.S. Air Force bases, and pay-by-the-hour love hotels.
What?
So,
that was the weirdest sentence you've
know,
ever
I know.
read.
So check this out. These are 10 Japanese ghost
I
towns.
love the fog.
Dude, how amazing would it be to... First of all, we need to go back to Japan. Wow. Look at that crazy little, like, tea thing.
Teething?
You know what I mean? Like the little
tea thing.
sculpture that looks like
Yeah.
a T. Look at this little railroad track going through the center. I love when they take HDR photos, so they just look so much cooler than they actually are in real life.
I know, yeah.
That's pretty sweet, though, huh?
Dude, I want to go to the Taj Mahal?
So what international trip are we going to do?
Well, I've decided that we have to do one.
We have
and
to
I
do
just
one.
decided that right this
I love
second.
how you're the one deciding that.
I just decided right this second.
I've already decided that like a week ago.
All right, well, I've redecided.
Okay, well, we've agreed then.
Is that what that means?
I think-
when one person decides and then the other
Yeah,
one
the person-
decides
I
on the
think we've
same
come to
thing?
agree.
Is that what we call an agreement?
I sent you a text message or called you like a week ago and was like, dude, we got to do Japan.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah.
No, you were like, it sounds interesting. Like, and then now that you've decided.
We got to do something.
They're just real obscure. Like,
No, Glenn.
The problem with obscure.
Or just, interesting. We
The
can just
problem
have a
with
nice
obscure
dinner.
is that
Or
there's nobody there. Like
Right.
we go, we're like,
how funny
like
would that be?
Diggnation, and there's like one guy like, hey, I'm walking by.
This is so obscure.
How obscure is
This
this?
is so obscure.
It'd be
Amazing.
funny as shit.
No.
Can we do another thing where we have people vote up what international city? Oh, the biggest city with the most international votes we go to.
It's just like the paranormal activity thing when you could submit your city and then
Right.
the movie would go to your town.
We have
do that with
to
Diggnation.
do that.
Can you do that on revision3.com?
I'm gonna say yes.
I love that you say yes.
We'll find. a
We're
way to
gonna
do
figure
it.
something out, but you submit your country or city,
Yeah.
and if your city's voted up, we will go. Although
So-
we're gonna have to go some fucked up city.
Dude, I do like just
Oh,
international or
here we go. Here we go.
Diggnation?
Here we go.
Only international.
Revision3.com/pick-the-city.
Okay.
I like it.
You go there.
Only international.
There'll be details if it's not up
Although
right away.
I'm gonna say, hold on. I'm gonna put two things out here: Alaska and Hawaii. I would consider international.
All right, those are in.
Right?
Yeah, fair
How
enough.
fucking great would it be?
Along with
fucking dirt, like out in the fucking boondocks,
Why you
fly
just
fishing and
fucking-
shit.
Why do you go
That was-
fucking
that-
dirt?
That was me flying. I was flying like
Fucking
a,
the dirt
I was
out
flying
there
a plane.
in the boondocks.
I was flying a plane.
Dude,
That's how you fly.
Listen,
When I land, I'm like, I am fucking landing this plane. You guys haven't flown. That's
Dude.
the problem. You guys don't know. That is how you fly. You fly mostly with your pelvis. Most of a good landing comes from the pelvis. Not people. Very many people don't know that.
this will be fun. This will be really interesting to see where the international fans are. You know,
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
thinking like someplace in South America. That could be really cool.
Dude, what
Brazil?
about like fucking Tahiti or
on.
some
Do,
shit?
do American fans vote on where they want to see you go? So international fans vote on have you come.
I mean, I guess so.
Yeah, they can. Everybody can vote.
I'll go to
right?
Antarctica.
You gotta add that 2 American fans get to go also.
Who said that?
I don't know, sorry.
Are you thinking you and Prager, or are you
I
thinking
know,
like?
you and Prager. Two American fans,
That work
me
on the
and
show.
Prager, get to
It
go
would,
as
be,
well.
it would be cool if we did something. There's got to be a kind of a Brad thing that we can time with a sponsorship and bring in some fans out to
Dude,
that as well.
It would be fun.
We'll see. We'll
That'd
see.
be fun.
This is all tentative, people. This is all
You know,
like
no. This isn't tentative. This is
No, no.
full on out of our asses.
that part of it is a little
There
bit.
is nothing tentative about this.
Come on,
This
tentative
is
just means
making
kind
shit
of.
up out of your ass.
That's what tentative is.
All right. Yeah, I guess so.
All right.
All right, next story. Oh my God, that is not safe. Pick. 2,897 people dug this story submitted by Robert. Right. Didn't we have one last week? This guy's amazing. Look at this.
What's not safe about that?
She's not wearing a seatbelt. Where was your brain?
Oh, are you serious? Was that really not safe? See, you're a fan of this.
Yes.
I'm just not a fan.
How are you not a fan of that? Come on, if that was like, Kevin, can I make you breakfast? You'd be like, no, no,
Let's
you're
have some
weird.
milk. Yeah, that's not. I don't know.
Yeah, dude, that's a party right there.
Wait, can I see?
Oh,
Yeah, just
sorry.
shut around for Glenn. There you go. Glenn, you a fan? Yeah? See,
You guys
Glenn?
are fucked up.
Dude,
Ugh,
we
we're gonna go to
like-
like Slovakia
we
or
like
some
all
shit because of you guys.
natural.
There's nothing unnatural
We're going
about
to-
that. That's the whole point.
What do you do with that much?
Yeah, like,
Party! Jesus, Glenn, you don't know. Glenn is he's out of it.
I can't wait till one of us gets married. Oh my God, you're getting married! When are we doing your bachelor party, dude?
How long ago was this announced? There you go. So that is my girlfriend, or should I say, fiance.
Holy shit. No way, dude. Congratulations. I had no idea.
This is Kevin.
when are we
Kevin, are
doing
you
a
having an
bachelor
acid
party?
flashback to
When are we-
London
when are we-
08
first of
or
all,
whatever?
For the record, I swear to God, never done acid in my life. Never. Let's talk about your party. Let's talk about your party.
No, I just love that you went, let's not talk about all the drugs that I have done.
Oh, that is not what I was saying.
You literally just had that
I've
look
done
of
alcohol.
Let's not go down the list.
I've smoked a cigarette once, and let's talk about your party. When's your bachelor party?
Soon, tomorrow,
Who's
today.
throwing
This
it?
is it.
Who's throwing it?
I don't
need
know.
to be
We
a
haven't done
co-sponsor
it.
of this party.
Done, dude. You want to sponsor it? Let's do it.
No, and I'm not paying
Not-
for it. I mean, I'm gonna help plan it.
I ain't paying for it.
I know you're not paying for it, but we gotta get the crew together.
Dude, done. Let's do it. I mean, I got to set a date to actually get married, but that is on the list of things to do in 2010. So that means bachelor party 2010.
We can have a bachelor party before you set a date.
Is that legal?
I think so. You're engaged.
Yeah, but that's not.
Dude, we're gonna do some crazy shit in your bachelor party.
Well, all right.
What do you think?
nothing-
Do you think Vegas?
Nothing.
You
no.
you get to pick the destination.
You in Vegas. Okay. Iowa.
Dude,
How much trouble can you be in Iowa?
None. That's the problem. I love Iowa. It's I've had
all
the
love-
corn.
everybody
The
loves
corn
Iowa.
there is amazing.
It's the best kind of corn.
They make corn there.
GMO.
What are you doing? Read a story.
Okay. How not to hide cocaine in your car. 886 people dug a story submitted by Quick Digger. Glenn, I'm gonna listen to this.
Oh. Glenn, do
I'm
not
just- I'm
smuggle
kidding.
cocaine as much.
In the pictures, you will find that cocaine was hidden in the strangest places.
Cocaine?
And you will see that from the dashboard of
Cocaine?
tires, the drug dealers do not miss any possible place. So check this out. First of all,
Oh, dude.
you've got like
okay,
cocaine in the doors.
That's normal.
That's dumb.
Normal.
They're gonna look there. You got in the gas tank.
Gas tank. People
They always
know.
look there.
Gun. They
Guns.
brought a gun. That's good.
Wheel tires, don't put it in the wheels. Everyone knows don't put it in the wheels. That you can get caught. F-250, nice truck. Look at this crankshaft.
Oh, that's smart.
Interesting. Little coke in there. Now, this is the crazy shit. In the freaking heads
In
of the,
the
engine
engine
block.
block?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. These
That's
are smart
insane.
freaking smugglers.
I'm wondering, I gotta believe that they didn't go to the engine block. Like they found it in the tires first, and they're like, okay, we gotta strip this thing down.
Yeah, you do not start the search at the engine block.
Right.
Dude, all in the engine block. Look at that. In between the pistons? That's
It's
crazy.
insane.
And then the back, and then giant ass.
Yeah. I wouldn't know. Like, let's talk
Here's
about
the
this.
thing. Let me
Hold
just
on.
say this for a second. Have you watched the show Border Wars?
No.
Basically, it's this, but you get to watch them actually find, like, shit in
Right.
cars and stuff. It's a little, I hate to say this because I would never do it, but it's a little bit like robbing a bank, where there's that part of me that goes, I could probably do that
Oh,
really
I can do
well.
this. Yeah. Let's talk about. That's what I was just gonna say. Let's talk about
You know
if
what
you
I
were
mean?
gonna do this.
If I was gonna do this,
Yeah. Nobody do this. But if it's fun to think about if you're gonna do this.
yeah, it's a little bit like robbing a bank.
Right. This
I would first off fly myself to Mexico.
Okay. Well, you're bringing it back from Mexico.
What am I gonna fly to fucking Cuba or some shit?
Okay. So not that Cuba has drugs or drug problems. Not
No.
that Mexico has drugs or drug problems.
Well, but they do, and wars and
I'm just saying. I'm not trying to
cartels
offend
that
anyone
kill
here.
people. Don't finger anybody on this show,
I offend.
especially. I think it's finger. You just said I'm not trying to finger.
Why is the shot on Glenn?
You talked about fingering high school girls.
Okay.
So go.
So let's talk about you fly into Mexico. You
Yeah.
go there. You do the deal.
Yeah.
You've got you obviously not going to bring back just a little bit.
No,
you
it's not
need
worth
to,
it.
You need to bring back like
These are once a year
a couple
deals.
backpackfuls of cocaine.
Right.
At least, yeah.
But I'm landing in a dirt strip, unregistered by anybody. I don't have a transponder in my plane.
Okay,
which
so
is illegal.
but you're not flying back.
Oh, I'm
you're
flying
driving back.
No,
Oh,
fuck that.
you're
I'm
flying back.
That's the whole point.
Well, dude, you're gonna get caught, dude.
How? I'm in the sky. You're getting static. How would I get caught? I'm in the sky.
How bad's the static?
Oh, it's much better now.
There you
I
go.
mean, the static is way worse. No,
It's better or no?
please continue.
Okay.
Okay.
So basically,
How would I get caught? I'm flying in the air.
you're flying. Okay, I'm driving.
Well, yeah, because you hate flying.
I'm gonna walk across the border at Tijuana level. Be like,
covered in drugs.
Okay.
Right next to the dogs,
Take that
in a
one.
suit of drugs.
Okay.
You're
All
like,
right.
nice suit. Is that inflatable?
All right.
Yes, it is.
Here's what I'm doing.
It's also filled with cocaine.
Here's what I'm doing.
Ah, oh, pretty dogs.
Don't
do they,
spit, goddammit,
do they
Glenn.
like cocaine?
Yeah, hold it in. You had to run to my bathroom. Prepare you kidding me, Glenn, did you make it?
No.
Is he throwing up? You made it? You made it. Okay.
All right, good.
So here's the deal.
Guys are watching.
I am going to get one of those small personal submarines that are on the submarines that you find on
They
Shopper
have-
Image.
No. They have the whole. Did you see that? There was a whole TV series on cocaine ship
Submarines?
Submarines.
No way.
Yeah, they do it.
How do they find them?
They build them. Millions of dollars. But the whole
Dude.
point is, you pack a fucking submarine full of
With
coke.
Coke.
Oh, so you
And
get
you
$2
make it
million
once?
worth of coke in a $1 million sub.
Dude, you can get $50 million worth of coke in a $1 million sub.
Like, how do you stop a sub? There's no sub police.
Well, that's the thing. They've started to make sub police.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you messing with me? Or are you
No,
serious?
there was a whole
In World War
episode.
II, you couldn't even get into San Francisco Bay because they had magnetic sensors that would detect anything that comes under the
They
Golden Gate
still have
Bridge.
that, actually.
Yeah, but now it's just
Well, no,
shark
it's not
sensors.
active. It's not active in the same way. I mean, they used to have a little station that would monitor the magnetics that would come underneath the Golden Gate Bridge. That means no submarine could get in San Francisco Bay without being detected unless it's not made out of metal.
And these are all made out of porcelain.
Porcelain subs.
Yep.
I'm just thinking, I would probably do some kind of
I'd do
small
a sub.
personal watercraft.
I would do a sub.
Yeah, just
Dude,
a
one of
little
those little
boat.
dolphin things. Have you seen those dolphin things?
No.
You haven't seen the dolphin things. Have you guys have seen the dolphin things?
Oh, you train the dolphin to swim with the cocaine.
No, it's not. It's close, but it's not. I'm gonna grab while you're talking. I'm gonna do that.
All right, so
What if you had a remote control submarine, right? That's really fast, and you're in an airplane.
powered by rechargeable lithium-ion batteries.
The remote. Never mind. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Never mind. I'm
You know,
sorry.
he realized that
he runs out of
his
energy is what it
submarine
is.
only has about 10 to 15 minutes of total battery power. Holy shit!
Yes.
This is what you use, dude.
It is a small dolphin boat. What? Yeah, it's submergible in certain times. Like there's no air in there, so you basically like skiver across, and then you can dive straight under and then pop out.
No
You
way.
can do barrel rolls. It's
How much are
crazy
those
shit.
things?
They're not that expensive.
Dude, those look fun as hell.
Yeah, dude. Hold on. Let me see if I can get some video here.
Are they for sale? How much are they?
I don't know how much they are, but they're like
I thought your
120,000
search
maybe.
term was dolphin boat. Why are you using Bing still?
Because it's
really?
fucking dolphin boat. Here you go, dolphin boat.
Are you converted to Bing?
I don't know why I would switch back to Google. I mean, it's like it does all the. I get the stuff I need, so why would I?
You must be the only tech guy using Bing.
Look at this. Fucking dolphin boat, riding on a dolphin boat,
Pixies.
swimming in a dolphin boat.
It's really just a boat.
No,
dude.
just wait. Dude, dolphin.
It's a boat, dude.
Dude, watch. Wait, watch.
It's a boat. Oh, it is a dolphin. It can do
Look,
barrel rolls.
look.
Holy shit.
It can stay under for like a. It can stay under for all the time. Look. They just go like, yeah, this is great.
Dude, it can do barrel rolls like
Yeah.
a dolphin.
And then it goes fucking under the water and then breaches out. Look at that.
Oh, that looks. Glenn, you would love this shit, dude. It's a fucking dolphin on the water that you control.
And you sit in.
And they're super powerful. Yeah, it's one person. Dude, but watch this shit when it goes underwater. Dude, you can
can
fill
put
the shit
multiple-
out of that thing with cocaine.
You could fill that whole dolphin full.
Dude, look how long he's under the water. Look at him. He's under the water. Look the whole time. Boo,
You
yeah.
could totally hide underwater with your
Right?
dolphin boat. All right, Alex wins.
Everybody jokes about
If
the
you're
fucking
gonna
dolphin
smuggle
boat.
cocaine, use Alex's dolphin boat.
Patent pending.
All right.
There's actually no patent pending. It's probably already patented. All right, let's get to our sponsor, shall we?
Let's do it.
GoDaddy.com. Your website visitors, prospects, and customers are very wary of websites and online businesses that aren't what they claim to be. And they're worried that their personal and financial information might fall into the wrong hands. Turn your visitors' concerns into a competitive advantage with the ironclad protection of a GoDaddy.com secure certificate. Plus, enter the code DN3 when you check out and get your .com name for just $7.49. Check out revision3.com/GoDaddy for a list of amazing GoDaddy deals from Revision 3.
Netflix delivers movies directly to your home, saving you time, money, and hassle. As a Netflix Unlimited member, you get DVDs by mail in 1 business day. Plus, you can instantly watch thousands of TV episodes and movies streamed directly to your PC, Mac, or right to your TV via a Netflix-ready device like an Xbox 360, a PS3, and soon the Nintendo Wii console. Watch as many movies as you want. Free shipping is always happening both ways to your home, and there's no due dates. Keep the movies.
And it is not no due dates.
Keep the movie as long as you like. Plus, DVDs by mail. Instantly get them.
Instantly get them after they come into the mail.
Netflix I always have the worst time with. Get unlimited movies 2 ways for only $8.99 a month. And as a new Diggnation viewer, you can get a 1-month free trial membership. Go to netflix.com/Diggnation and sign up. Be sure to use the URL so you know we sent you.
Gamefly is the largest online video game rental service that offers you a choice of over 7,000 new and classic titles across all consoles and handhelds, with plans starting at $15.95 a month. Gamefly members can rent 1 to 4 games at a time and keep them for as long as they like. There are no late fees, no due dates, and shipping is always free. Once you're done playing the game, send it back to Gamefly. We'll send you your next available game on your list. If you really like the game you're playing, simply click Keep It on the Gamefly website, and the game is yours at a discounted price. Gamefly will even mail you the case and manuals for free of charge. Diggnation fans got a 15-day free trial when they go to gamefly.com/Diggnation. Read this book.
Excellent. If you can't, if you can't get enough. Stop moving the laptop. Let me start this. If you can't get enough of movies after the Oscars this past weekend, then tune into HD Nation as Patrick Norton and Robert Heron celebrate the movies in a perfect show for any home theater enthusiast every Tuesday at revision3.com/HD Nation.
You're looking at me just in case you did it wrong.
Yeah. All right. Last story of the day. Nickelback gets pissed off after an anti-Nickelback Facebook page. 2,531 people dug the story, submitted by someone. It must be on here, but I don't see it. Okay, Digbar doesn't have the name of the person who submitted it. Anyway, here's the thing. This person put up a anti-Nickelback fan page on Facebook that was a pickle. And they said, let's see if this pickle can get more fans than Nickelback has on Facebook.
Right.
Well, Chad from Nickelback wrote, this page will be closing in 2 weeks, right?
On what?
On the Facebook fan blasting Nickelback. So then the chick who set it up said, I still whooped your ass, Chad, right? He comes back, haha, 30 million albums, and she writes back, haha, 1.461 million fans and counting. Chad, your ass is still whooped.
And what? So he's just pissed.
He's
pissed. I gotta join this right now. What's the name of the fan page?
Hold on. Can this pickle? It might actually be Pickleback. That's actually really good. There it is. Can this pickle have more? Let me see. I don't see.
There it is. Can this pickle get more fans than Nickelback? Here we go.
It's P. Yeah. Did you get it?
Just fanned it.
Booyah. Now, first off, I have no problem with Nickelback.
I do.
Oh.
Dude, it's Nickelback. It's the worst band in the world.
First
Type in into Google, worst band in the world.
Okay. What do you get?
Oh, Creed is the worst band in the world. That's right.
Oh, horrible.
I can see your uvula on that laugh.
You are cut off. You Glenn said he could see my uvula on that last laugh. Glenn, you are cut off.
Hey, wait,
Put that Paps down.
Can we do a slow-mo? Is it good enough resolution on that HD camera?
It's not. You should do a slow-mo of him getting off on my uvula is what it should do.
Oh my God.
It's horrible.
So Creed is the worst band in the world, but
Close
Nickelback
second.
is pretty damn close.
I got nothing against Nickelback personally, but I completely understand
really funny
this
that
Facebook
The
page.
results are loaded with Creed. It's
I know, right? How weird is that?
I've never tried that so much. Worst band in the world. Creed. Creed.
That's really bad.
Good job, SEO.
Dude, go to isnickelbacktheworstbandever.com. Isnickelbacktheworstbandever.com. That's what you get.
Horrible. So anyway, so they're pissed, and probably going to be pissed about this, but that's okay. They're pissed. And I say, you know what? Let it die, Nickelback. Don't go on the fan page and start talking trash. What are you doing?
Yeah,
You're
just gotta
asking for it, bro. Just let Nickelback
give it a little
die.
fuel to the fire. Is what
Oh,
you're doing.
a little fuel to the fire? All the fuel in the world to the fire.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Anyway.
All
All right, people. Well, that is it for this week's edition of this here Diggnation.
Come see us at
Come
the
see
old
us in
South
Austin,
by
Texas,
Southwest.
because
Yes.
it is going to be crazy trip time, fun time pants in Austin, Texas.
Saturday, March 13th.
Saturday, March 13th.
Stubbs. Get there early.
Get there early.
What time does it start?
7:30. Seven. I think
Diggnation itself will be a little after 8. There's Brian Brusham doing Scam School.
Scam
That'll be
School's
going on.
Is he
first.
doing a scam school or is he doing just his
He's gonna
bit?
do a bizarre magic performance.
Right, okay.
And then we're gonna have Diggnation. Then there's gonna be a little bit of break for maybe something from
Autography
Dig.
stuff.
Dig is gonna be saying some stuff, I think.
Okay.
And then we're gonna have the
band.
Walkman.
It's
Yeah,
gonna be
it's
awesome,
gonna be
dude.
awesome.
So get there if you can. Doors open at 7. Get in line early. It's the must-see event, in my opinion, in Austin that weekend. But I'm also in
What's
it.
the website with all the details? Where would I go for that?
Isn't it revision3.com/?
South by or
I know it's
Austin?
on Facebook.com/Diggnation, and we've got the invite there because that's kind of where we had most of the RSVPs go through.
Although we should say, just because you RSVP'd means nothing. So get there and get there early. That just gives us an estimate of how many people are going to be there. But there's not a list. You're not going to get to the front and be like, I'm on RSVP.
No, I'm looking for it right now.
I'm on
Because that happened
/Diggnation on
that happened-
Facebook and it's not
I
here.
think it got buried. We'll put it up at the top again.
Dude, but
Dude,
it'll
do a
keep
revision
getting
3
pushed
post.
down.
Do a revision 3 post.
Yeah, no, you just tell them don't allow the fans to comment in the stream.
No, just put up a post at
You should create an event.
Diggnation.com.
Yeah.
No, there is an event.
No, but forget that. Go to Diggnation.com. There's a place that you can just have it on there the whole time.
No, there's no event. Diggnation Live in New York City is the last one event.
Okay, I gotta find it because we have.
We got to do a lot of that stuff, people. But here's the thing. Don't, RSVP, but don't think RSVP means you've got a spot in Stubbs. Get your ass to Stubbs, right? Because we had that
Yeah.
problem in Arizona. Because
there early.
we're not like, there's no list of RSVPs. So RSVP so we know how many people are going to be there, then get your ass to Stubbs. All right, people, that is it for this week's edition of Diggnation. I'm Alex Albright.
And I'm Kevin Rose. Until next time.
Have a good time in Texas.
See you there.
Enjoy the
Barbecue.
barbecue.